Hi. I traveled home for Thanksgiving a few weeks ago. I thought it would be fitting that this video discussed gratitude. We all know Thanksgiving, and are all too familiar with the obligatory "what are you grateful for" discussion that is always proposed by some older member of the family. When getting ready to contribute to the conversation as it moves around the table, some immediate things might come to mind. Probably the things we have that we wanted, the things that are rosy, warm, and easy to be thankful for. And that's fine. But this will not be a lecture on the importance of being gracious for the nice things we have. Frankly, we hear that enough, and I'm going to assume that we all recognize the importance of it. This is going to go in a different direction, so I hope you enjoy the drive. When you meet somebody new, what do? I start to look for common ground, overlapping interests, or similar passions. I think the things that we discussed during the search for similarity have varying levels to them. As we continue to learn more about and grow closer to other people, we progress through these levels, growing closer as the topics also grow in consequence. It would be unrealistic a reason for two people to be best friends because they share a favorite genre of music. This base level similarity might give them reason or interest in continuing to learn more about each other, but certainly there would be more sharing required to have a true friendship. So, it seems that we've established the base level of narrow, non-consequential categories that we all voluntarily place ourselves into based on our likes and dislikes that help us start to connect with the people around us. But if preferred genre of music, or color, or season sit at the bottom of the pyramid of topics of meaning, what is on the top? What if I told you that I believed that relationships at the top of the pyramid, those at the highest level of consequence, seriousness, vulnerability, can be had not just with the people you have progressed through the levels with, but with anyone who does the work to have one with you. If this is the case, the top of the pyramid, unlike a real pyramid, probably renders the entire shape to look more like an hourglass, where the bigger the section, the easier it becomes to find common ground with a person. But the question still remains: what is the top of the pyramid? The deepest human experience that also happens to be universally shared. Is it love? No, only for the fortunate. Play? Only for the hopeful. Work? Only for the driven. I believe the most austere, consequential, deep experience that is understood and guarded by everyone who has ever been is suffering. This video after Thanksgiving is not about being grateful despite our suffering either. It's about being grateful because of it. Suffering is the one thing that every single human shares. It is the penance we pay for life and all of the potentialities associated with it. It's the buy-in at the poker table while we hope for a good hand. And the most important part about that hand is not whether we land pocket aces or 2 and 7 offsuit. It's the fact that there are other people sitting next to us who are also able to pay the buy-in. In fact, everyone is bought in. And because we are all able to buy in, we are all able to understand each other at a level previously unattainable. All it takes is a little work to share, listen, comprehend, and be patient with each other. That is what suffering unlocks. Deep, raw feelings. The seeds for connection that sprout when 2 or more people simply do the work to help them grow. The best part is, the hands we are dealt have no bearing on this part of the game. I'm not saying we should love the thing we most wish had not happened to us, like Stephen Colbert. I am saying if we are all going to suffer, we should find people worth suffering for. I am trying to bring people into my life who I connect with on a deep human level, who when together cause us to love and be grateful for where we are right now, the path we took to get here, and whatever the dealer's flop might yield us in the future.